Hey y'all, Hughey here with Crystal Tractor and Equipment to talk to you about the Takeuchi TB350R. The Takeuchi TB350R is a 5-ton reduced tail swing machine with about 19 foot of reach and over 10,000 pounds of bucket breakout force. Part of Takeuchi's 3 Series, which has some upgraded features inside the cab, along with, on your boom arm here, you're gonna see steel lines everywhere through to help disperse heat through the machine. They're also heavily protected. Anywhere Takeuchi's not running steel lines, you're gonna see your hydraulic lines are either covered by steel coil to help disperse heat or vinyl to help protect from the environment. Your main cylinder here is heavily protected with this guard sleeve over it. Your bottom cylinder is gonna do the same thing on your push blade. Your main cylinder here and up top are both cushioned to make for easy operation. Jetting back in the machine, those cylinders are gonna come in and rest. But your front cylinder here is gonna remain open so you can still jam dirt out of the bucket and get it all cleared out. This machine's already set up with a mechanical quick coupler, bucket, and the hydraulic thumb. You're gonna see on the front end here, it's also got a second hydraulic block. That's because this is my first machine in Takeuchi's lineup that offers high flow to the machines. So if you wanted to run a brush cutter, a drum mulcher, anything like that, you can be added on super easily. You do have to add a case drain for certain attachments, but anything else, you can keep your thumb hooked up and still hook into your secondary and be ready to rock and roll. Coming into the side of the machine, you have a pivotal head here on the front, turn both ways to work in offset dig sites. Steel hoods all around the machine, super heavy duty. One of the key features of Takeuchi is their triple flange track rollers. Maintain 2 points of contact at all times, makes you less susceptible to detracking, and makes for a sturdier load carry. Carrying big branches, anything like that through job sites, just gonna give you a steadier ride for the operator. Getting into the machine for service, all your steel hoods are on hydraulic cylinders, make them super easy to open, or on hinge bars that let them swing out. Everything in the work area of the Takeuchi is super easy to access, super user friendly, super mechanic friendly. There's no taking off multiple pieces to try to get to a piece. Takeuchi leads the industry in this innovation design. Fuel tank up front, super easy to read. High fill fuel point, steel hydraulic reservoir that helps disperse heat. All your filters and daily checkpoints are super easily accessed, not having to remove anything to get into them. And the hoods, super heavy latch. No concerns about these guys flying open, going down the road, or blowing off in the wind, heading to a job site. Takeuchi has a fleet management system that lets you geofence your machines, sends a ping anytime it turns on, and pings its location every few hours while it's off. So whether you're on the job site or off the job site, you know your machines are safe. What those also do is let your dealer look into the codes if you have something pop up on your machine. If it's a simple part, super simple to service, you can come grab your part from an authorized Takeuchi dealer, go back in the field, get it working, instead of loading it up, bringing it in, waiting for a diag, losing a day to a day and a half of work for something simple that you could have done in the field. Just makes it more user-friendly for the operators. On the front side of the Tak, you're gonna see that you have the option to switch your operator from backhoe mode to standard. Up out of the way protected. Inside the cab, you're gonna have pilot controls. These pilot controls are the most responsive on the market. Running this machine is just an extension of your own hand. Going through, you operate it, and there's no thought, there's no delay. Everything moves just as smooth and as quickly as you do. The Takeuchi TB350 also features an LED display screen that is not only touchscreen, but you have a toggle switch right here that can operate as a remote if you don't want to be touching the screen after just working on your machines. Going back through, multiple settings for the layout to make it super easy for the operators to see. All your displays go through. It's a full cab machine, so you have AC, you have music, Bluetooth radio, everything is touchscreen controlled, again, or joystick controlled. You can go through AM, FM, Bluetooth, quick connect, all through there. Push back, go to your home screen, you have a full layout. You have your auxiliary presets that you go through, so you can preset up to 3 attachments for one screen on this machine. And there are 3 different windows for that. So you can have up to 9 attachments pre-set into this machine, where you can change the hydraulic flow, the set, and what attachment you're running on the front end. You can also go into your menu and change your hydraulic flows on them. This is the first machine in Takeuchi's lineup that offers high flow. So you're going to be able to do mulching heads, heavier duty brush cutters, anything like that, with the addition of a K-string. Being a full cab machine, can also be run as an open station machine. You can open your front glass and you can actually pull this glass out here. And there's a section right here on the side where it can set for hazardous environments, so you're not constantly having to put your glass at risk or replace it. If you're in applications like that, Takeuchi does also offer forestry kits that put grates over the windows so you can still open and shut your door, but stops any large debris from coming in and shattering your glass. On your display screen over here, you also have quick menu buttons to go through to your AC, your music, back, and to your home page. You have your lights, you have your work light indicators, if you have one on your machine or required on your job site, windshield wiper, windshield cleaner wiper, eco mode. Down here in the south, we're not going to use that very often, but I'm sure there's an occasion for it down here somewhere. Your auxiliary high flow, so you're able to just push one button and leave everything running instead of having to continuously hold a button. Crane mode, so you know your load. And then you have, if you're in a unsafe environment to run into a regen cycle, you can skip that cycle and get out of it, and then hit into a manual regen to let your machine clean itself out and get ready and get back to work. Takeuchi is the leading innovator on comfort and workability. Get you one, son.